Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Khalil Yusuf Adamu, an instructor with the National Power Training Institute of Nigeria, NAPTIN. You are all welcome to this e-learning session that is going to look into a course titled Power Losses, Energy Audit and Management. This course is intended to be delivered using the following methods: by lecturing, just as I am doing, in an asynchronous way. There could be some group exercises you may experience within the session. There could be some case studies to enable you understand the course better. And there could also be provision of open discussion using some forums on this e-learning platform. This course has some basic objectives. It is expected that at the end of this session, every participant should be able to accomplish this. Explain the concept of power loss and its effect as it relates to power system is one of the major objectives. Then you should be able to classify power losses and identify the causes and effects of each class. You should be able to evaluate and estimate technical and non-technical losses differently, apart from having the estimate of the aggregate technical, non-technical, commercial and collection losses. You should be able to separate between the technical and non-technical. This will enable you to concentrate on where you require mitigation procedures. You should be able to discuss and analyze energy audit, especially as it relates to power management and loss reduction. You should be able to design action plan for power loss reduction, energy audit and management. And finally, but not really the least, you should be able to explain and appreciate power loss reduction technologies and the distribution automation as it relates to power reduction techniques. Now, to enable you to accomplish the said objectives, this course is divided broadly into 5 modules, but you should note that each of these modules could equally be reclassified depending on the size of each of the modules. As an outline, in the first module, you'll be able to see an introduction. This has to do with energy, the classes and the conservation of energy, power system fundamentals, and then you go into overview of losses in the power sector. And under this, you'll be able to understand types of losses as well as the nature of these losses. Equally important, you should be able to understand identification and evaluation of losses, meaning you should go through loss estimation and evaluation, and there may be procedure of having a separate sheet for loss estimation. This is all for the first module, ladies and gentlemen. For the second module, which is centered on loss mitigation methods, firstly, you will appreciate technical loss reduction techniques. Then you go ahead on understanding non-technical loss reduction techniques. We go ahead to explain some technologies relating to loss reduction. And then finally, we discuss on distribution network reliability and stability as it relates to loss reduction or energy management. The third module specifically is going to discuss on energy audit and energy management in relation to loss reduction. That is straightforward. The fourth module is about modeling of distribution network using NAPTIN. Now, what this module is all about is, in a situation whereby you want to estimate your level of losses using a power system analysis tool, you should be able to do that, but you have to model the network you are trying to estimate or evaluate first. We are taking NAPTIN as a case study that you can be able to use to model a distribution network, because NAPTIN has a student version that you can download for free and utilize it, at least with some limited number of nodules. You can be able to analyze a network. And then after modeling, you should be able to determine power loss through the load flow analysis of the power system analysis tool. Now lastly, Module 5 is going to be a build-up of Module 4 in that it is going to study loss mitigation case studies. And the case studies considered here is how you can install a capacitor bank, or how you can reconductor some portion of your network by providing a higher size of a conductor so that you can improve the loss level you have identified. Meaning, from the network you have modeled so far, you have identified the loss level. You now take a case study of taking one method of loss mitigation, either by capacitor installation or by reconducting of the conductors. You change the sizes and now you reanalyze using the same power system analysis tool and see what is the effect. Have they really reduced the loss level from the previous one or not? And this will take you to the end of this e-learning course.